attractive. No, what is that like? Oh, it's pearls all.
Yes, little pearls.
Kind of wrapped
twisted around my neck.
Oh, but it looks good.
It's okay. It's okay. It was a good choice.
Yeah, a lovely choice.
Okay, great.
Looks
Doesn't distract from my
your
face.
No.
No, okay, good.
In fact, you know, I was so busy looking at your face, I didn't even notice the pearls when you walked out. It was just the light caught them, and I went, oh, there's something on her neck, and...
Yes. Would you like to feel it?
Sure. Let me see this. Oh, I see. They're just...
Yeah. They're real,
Did
I
you
think.
twist them up? Is that something you just reached in the drawer and they were twisted and you put it on, or did that come that way?
You have to twist them before you put them on.
Oh, so they weren't... So you made this, more or less?
Yeah, I made this afternoon, yeah. I strung the pearls.
No,
I
but
never could do anything with my hands.
You're not handy with them?
No, like, you know, like I knitted a sweater once and my mother finished it and it looked like a schizophrenic personality between the two sides. No, I've never been good at those things.
No.
You know, sewing and...
the basics, huh?
Some of those basics.
Yeah.
Some other basics, you know.
Really? Now, let me ask you about... Now, this... I like this Stormy Weathers. It's a private eye. Now, it sounds like a stripper to me, Stormy Weathers.
Oh, well, it's interesting you mentioned that because my character's name is Samantha Weathers.
Ah.
And she's called Stormy, and I really don't like that.
Oh, you don't like it as the character? You mean?
No, I don't like being called Stormy because I think it sounds like a stripper.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know where they get that idea.
Well, they get that idea because when I get angry, I don't cry.
You take your clothes off. Oh, you don't cry?
No.
Oh, so when you get angry on the show, you don't cry. That's the...
I have a tendency to kick people. Black belt in karate in this show.
Oh. That's
I was going to come dressed as Samantha Weathers, actually, and I decided it was better for my mental health to come as Cybill.
Now, how would she dress? How would she dress?
She'd have probably high-top black basketball shoes on, and she's a black belt in karate, and she's just kind of a fun girl. She'd probably wear a trench coat.
So some of those movies where they're like, now there's got to be that scene where the obnoxious guy hits on you and you throw him through the window or something.
Well, there's a number of... Oh, there's a very nice guy.
Yeah.
Yes, he's not so obnoxious, but he turns out to be obnoxious. Oh, I can't give that away.
Oh, don't give that away.
I don't want to give it away.
But it's kind of like...
It's a mystery.
That was my favorite thing in the Kung Fu thing, you know.
Yeah.
Where David Carradine would come down, the guy would go, hey, China man! You know, what is it you want? And then they throw him through the window, you know. I mean, you just wait for that. You don't even want the story. You just want to see him. So you get the karate kick a lot of guys in the film?
Yeah.
So it's good therapy, too, I guess.
Yeah, it is good.
Anytime you can kick a guy, why not?
Kick a guy? Well, I guess it depends which guy.
Yeah. Now, did you study karate? Have you studied karate in your own?
I did. Well, no, I never did until this part, and as soon as I read the script, it's an original script.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I'd read a series of detective novels written by women, and I looked for 2 years to find this, and I ended up finding an original screenplay, which I was very pleased. What was the question again?
No, the question was about, in your real life,
Oh, I realized. No, I never did karate in my real life, so as soon as I read the script, I started studying. I studied for 5 months.
Oh, 5 months. So this is an intensive karate course.
Yes, and I studied with my 12-year-old daughter, who's almost as tall as me, and it got a little scary. She got way too good at it.
Yeah.
You know, all that adolescent angst. You know, you don't want to, like, please don't hurt me, Clementine, you know.
So how did you do in your study of karate? Did you pretty good at it, or do you like doing it, or is it fun?
Yeah, I like doing it, yeah. I punch a lot better now.
Oh, really? I'll keep that in mind.
I think I can defend myself. I tell you, I was already sort of into, like, a zen state of mind with my driving.
You like to just sort of doze off while cruising down the road, you saying? No, what does that mean? I don't...
Well, it's like, you know, as you're in rush hour traffic on the freeway, to look at that freeway as the river of life with all those cars, and, you know, as you inch along, take a different perspective on it.
The river of life.
Yeah.
Now, as you're sitting there, and after the honking behind you starts to build up a little bit, you've lost me.
Then you say, the Zen reaction is, cram it, bozo!
Oh, yeah, that would be the American interpretation of Zen. So you're doing Zen, isn't it hard to drive, though, with your feet crossed on the front seat? I mean, how do you work the pedals? Doesn't that become a bit awkward there?
You become one with your car. You and your car become one. And
now, boy, now this sounds like California
I would think you would do it.
No,
you of all people.
Why would I do that?
Zen. You have so many cars to be Zen with.
I mean, that just sounds like California. I can just see people in Tibet going, oh, no. They're doing it in the car now. Oh, no. There's nothing like it. You're not supposed to do Zen in a... I mean, you're supposed to be in...
Well, you're supposed to breathe.
Well, yeah, but, you know, I find that comes even though I try not to. You know, I mean, that seems like a natural Americans who give themselves credit for that. Now, I've learned that part. Well, that's pretty good. But I mean, I don't understand the idea of Zen. Why you're talking about just relaxing in your car?
Well, I mean, like becoming a Buddha behind the wheel of your automobile.
Becoming a Buddha.
Trying to be true to your nature. Cram it, bozo, you're not supposed to do. You're supposed to come back to not doing cram it, bozo.
I mean, have you ever sort of dozed? What you talking about? Just
have you ever
relaxing
dozed off?
and not getting tense in the car?
Yes. And trying to look at the freeway being stuck in rush hour traffic is a positive thing.
It's a positive
Well,
thing.
it's hard, but...
Yeah, at this point, I would just put my mouth on the tailpipe. All right, so now, assuming you're not on the freeway and you're on a river that is perhaps moving a little more swiftly, like a regular road. Did we just have an edit? What was that? You took something out of...
Well, actually, I had the writers' names that wrote the screenplay here.
You know, I know the people just going, when are we going to get to their names?
It was just getting a little uncomfortable down there.
Really?
Yes.
I don't even want to know what else is down there. All right, if there's a Buddha or a Zen thing, or if there's anybody else.
Mommy Milks.
Oh. Well, let me see their names. Is this their names? Let me see their names. Let me see. I will read their names.
It's all real
Flour,
what's down there,
onion.
by the way.
No, this
For
is
better, for worse.
This is your shopping list you gave me. No, this is Stephen Broom Cooper.
Bloom.
Stephen Bloom.
Bloom.
I feel like a Woody Allen movie. This is a gum. No, it says Stephen Bloom Cooper, V. Phillips, Dash Wilson,
and Gerald Ayers.
Gerald Ayers.
You want to keep that?
Yes. I'd love to keep that. Let me ask you, go back to...
Mommy Milk?
You're zenning along, and suddenly the river of life picks up speed, and you're going 75 miles an hour. Have you ever had one of these Tibetan monks pull you over and give you a ticket? Have you got many tickets? I mean,
no, I don't have very many, but I really have a real problem with being pulled over by, you mean police? Like, I start crying instantly, and they think it's fake, and they think,
Why,
she's
being an
trying to
actress
get,
and all?
yeah, but it's not. It's terror. It's really terror.
Why? Why are you terror? Why are you?
I don't know. Policemen scare me.
Now, why would they scare you?
Well, I don't know. Maybe one scared me when I was a little girl or something.
Could be it.
Yeah, that could be it.
So do you get many tickets? Have you gotten speeding tickets?
No, I haven't had. I just,
So you cry your way out of it, what you're saying?
No, I never. I always get the ticket. Crying doesn't make any difference. They must be used to that.
No, it doesn't work, huh?
Yeah. Well, they stopped me because my I had tinted windows and they were too dark. Hear that?
For having too dark a tinted window?
Yeah.
No. No, sadly. No. Well, how do you see out of them? It's just...
No, they were just, the ones were tinted in the back.
So how do you... Oh, so they
Just
pull
in
you
the
over, and what do? You take the tin off?
They give you a ticket and you have to go take the tin off.
Oh, really?
Doesn't it happen to a lot of people? Yeah.
No, they're lying. They don't even know. They just think you're attractive, so they're agreeing with you. No, they have no idea what you're talking. I didn't know that. So so your windows are too tinted, and you get pulled over.
Yeah, but not anymore. I'm very careful about how I tint my windows.
You don't just put the window down.
Well, it's hard to put the rear window down. That was the one that was really tinted dark.
All right, fine. Now, you think, will this become a series?
Oh, no. I'd like to be a series of movies.
Oh, you mean like Columbo's? Like
Yeah,
movies of the
yeah,
week?
I'd love to do that, but not a series like that other series I did. I'd like to see my children when they grow up.
Oh, that's a big
yeah,
deal.
I'd like to have a life.
It's Stormy Weather's Private Eye. Well, it sounds good, actually.
Yeah,
I'll
I think
check
you'll
this
like
out.
it. I think everybody
I will
will.
like it. Okay.
Thank you.
Right back right after this.